Well, hi there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 5th through the 11th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a couple of messages here for you from my spirit guides and my angels. We're talking about how everybody, all 12 signs, need to step into our confidence, all right? So everybody needs to be feeling pretty good about who we are, how we got here, what's going on, and all the imprint that we can have on another people or other people in our world and in our groups. It's going to be great. When everyone's feeling confident about who we are, we bring our best foot forward, right? We do the best we can in all things, and it's awesome. So keeping that in mind, we also need to realize that as people are stumbling around in the dark, we need to let them. We need to let them do what they need to do, because if they're not going through that stuff, they're not going to grow. They may step up confidently and say, hey, I need a hand, which is another version of growth. But at the same time, if they're stumbling, we need to let them do that. We can't stop them from doing that. It will help them. It won't help them grow, all right? So I know it's a little hard, but we're going to do it anyway, and it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome, and I really hope that you'll appreciate the possibility of allowing people to do what they got to do. It's kind of staying in your lane, and that will help everybody, all right? So let's look at this guiding card for you for the month. Everything is connected. Oh my, that just sort of explains everything I just said, doesn't it? So as we watch people grow, we also grow, and we get to see, like when you watch a kid growing up, that the first steps, they have to fall down a few times. When they roll over the first time, they're always mad. And that's okay. It's part of the process. And that's good. So as you push yourself a little further, you learn to roll over. As you push yourself a little further, you're watching those footsteps. You're watching all those little moments and those things that turn into, they're like beads. You're stringing them up and they make a beautiful necklace. And that is how everything is connected. Everything is connected together. They're all connected by you, and you're connected by them, and everything is supposed to be together like it is. And it is beautiful, beautiful when you start to really look at the small little things that brought people together. There are some movies that are all about that. Just subtle little moments of connecting. Just boop, you bumped into somebody here, and they turned over here, and they did that thing over there, and then that thing happened over there, and then presto changeo, everybody's happy. You're like, what? How did that happen? But they may not even know that they made that connection. Those little moments may not even be understood to the individual at the end. So it's very fun and interesting to realize how everything is connected, even when it's not clear to us. So with that being said, let's get into the reading. So we have these 3 cards from the overview video, and we are going to add some of this Wild Unknown Tarot to it and see where we get to as we explore this opportunity for you. All right, so let's see what we have here. So we have the Page of Pentacles talking about how we have new information coming to you about ways and means to make more money. All right, so we like that. This could be another job, a new job lead that is maybe an old lead or an old kind of job that you used to do in the past. Maybe you walked away from something you used to do. But this could very, very well just be another job, like, oh, we've gotten into landscaping, and now someone else has a new hot lead for the golf course over there, so that we could maybe go do the golf course. What? I know it's a huge job, but anyway, maybe it'll be a small project on a huge plot of land. It's good. This is a good job lead. We're looking at it. We're assessing it. Your partner is still involved in your process. Wonderful news. So you're not trying to pretend like this isn't happening. So this could be your business partner or your life partner. So either way, you have help in the process. Very good. One of you is going to be jumping into this lead and making good stuff happen. So I'm very excited to see that you're going to be able to use this information and move forward with this information. It isn't lost. Perfect. Huzzah. Well done. Divide and conquer. You're all going to divide this stuff up and conquer this job. Yay! There is something that you'll be wanting to get rid of, but you won't be able to get rid of it, okay? So you're going to have to stick around and do what you got to do with whatever it is you have. So if you were looking to maybe go back to an old kind of way to make money instead of doing what you're doing, you're not going to be able to do that right now. So luckily you have a partner here who's going to be able to handle a business. If you do want to go to the other job, just don't get rid of the one that's been helping you out right now. Go ahead and just go look at it without having to do that, right? We won't be able to see our dreams and goals this week, so our dreams and goals are blocked from our view. So we're like, whoop, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to try something else, okay? You will not have time to see your friends and family right now, so keep that in mind. You got a lot going on, or you might have a brief separation, so you're not going to be around friends and family for a little bit while you do this. Okay, cool. You will have the Five of Swords showing up saying that, yeah, delegating things is hard. But yeah, you're going to need to delegate things, and remember that even as you do so, you may have to go back and keep an eye on it, right? I want you to keep an eye on whatever you delegate here, because this usually has everything to do with going and taking things back that you gave to someone else because they didn't do a good job. And I know that at this time, you haven't delegated anything yet. It's time for you to start delegating and be ready to step in. So keep a hawk's eye on whatever you delegate right now, okay? So you're like, okay, here, partner dude or girl, go handle this business. Go start it. It'll be great. I'm going to go do something else over here. I'm going to be out of touch. And I'm going to start something else over here. All right, so you are going to go into something where you don't have all the answers. You're going to have to ask some questions and be new. But I think it's going to be cool and kind of fresh for you. So be aware of it. Be understanding about it. Get the facts before you sign anything. And it will help you, okay? There is going to be something you need to learn before you can move forward. There might be some class you didn't take that you need to take before you can actually step into the work, okay? So just be aware of that. Do your work, do the class, get all the paperwork squared away so that you can step in more carefully, okay? Good. So, very nice. Let's get you a closing card from this beautiful deck. All right. Where are we now? Pisces, what do you need to know in the 5th through the 11th? That's the one. Sneakers. Got sneakers. They want to sneak right out. Sneaking out. So, mindful. Hala, hala, hala. Oh, very nice. So being mindful in this moment, remember everything is connected, but being mindful of how you work things out, how you get your partner working on stuff, and who you put in charge of the next thing. Before you run off to start something else, be very mindful. Take care of this class situation. Be mindful of all the do's and don'ts that you know for what you're getting yourself into. Do this all very consciously, all right? Do everything consciously and know that everything is connected. Everything is definitely connected. You are connected to the universe. How do you want to stay connected to all these other things? Keep an eye out, right? So you will be able to do different things in a different way. It's going to be all right, okay? So let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? All right. So here we go. We have black tourmaline, emerald, and pink mangano, which is interesting. So here we go. So the black tourmaline is a first chakra stone. It's helping you stay grounded in the earth planes, being very clear and aware of who you are, where you are, what's going on around you, which is going to help you if you have to do any major driving or anything else like that. It's going to help you stay practical, okay? I like that you're staying practical. That's good news. Emerald is here. It is a high heart stone, and it's speaking of, it's between your 4th and 5th chakras, which is your 4th is your heart, 5th is your throat, right? So and it's a high heart stone. So it's really about your high heart expressing itself and saying who I am and what am I doing here? What are my spiritual goals? What am I spiritually doing here? Am I handling my business right? Okay? And the pink Mangano is a heart stone, and it is absolutely 100% a big marshmallow squishy hug from your heart to say, hi, I love you, you're beautiful, and aren't you fabulous? And it's letting you know that you are cared for. You need to practice self-care, but the Mangano is here to do it for you if you haven't got time. But it is a message to remember that self-care is important during all of this craziness, okay? And are you doing what your high heart wants you to do? You have to pause sometimes and listen. Listen to what it is. It's very much about your dreams and goals, but it's more than that. It's, what is your soul doing here? What is your soul doing here? Bigger question. And while we're on it, we're being mindful of it, but we're also remembering that everything is connected. So be careful about what you're getting yourself connected to. What does your soul want to be connected to? Will the thing you get involved in help your soul feel good? Will you be helping yourself feel good? Or is it just an ego thing? So keeping in mind whether or not it's ego or soul that's getting involved in this next project, is it important? Or should you just stay here, work with your partner, and get busy on the new project here, all right? Would that feed your soul more? So this is about really checking in on yourself and making sure your soul is happy, all right? Cool. So I'm going to put those there like that. Bum, bum, bum. All right. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry them or you want to carry something else, let me know what's going on. Communicate with me. I'm here to help you in any way I can. I really want to be of service in any way I can at this time. All right? And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, by all means, do so. It really helps my little baby channel grow. And we're at 500, whoop, whoop. So it's exciting. I'm very excited about that. And I look forward to seeing you all next week when we talk about the 12th through the 18th, because it's going to get more interesting. And I really love that we're starting this new year off. It's a beautiful thing. All right? Come back next week and we'll talk. All right? Thank you.